if I had to, I would take the MCU off of every list possible.
Yeah, I just don't want. Well, whatever. It's fine. We'll do it. It's fine. I'm looking forward to it. I think Star Wars is probably just going to win now, but like we'll see.
No, Star Wars won't win. I think Lord of the Rings will win. With our community, we've got a fair amount of Star Wars haters.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm working on it every day. I'm trying.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Okay,
let's roll.
Let's just do it then. No roll. MCU. That's fine.
No MCU. Here we go. In 3, 2. You know what? I'm just going to let all that be our intro there. Me and Christian Bale are having a good time here on the Roundtable. This is one of my favorite GIFs, by the way. I don't know why. It's this one, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio from
Inception, The Squint.
No. Well, that one's good too. No, it's Leonardo DiCaprio from, is it Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he's like, he points at the TV?
Oh, sure. When he's watching TV. Yeah.
Just like that, because that one makes so much sense. That and like the Homer Simpson are like, I think Homer Simpson backing into
into the shrubbery. Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
That's classic.
What's your favorite GIF of all time?
Oh, I've used the Homer Simpson one a ton.
Yes.
It would just be based on use. I wish I could go and see quickly, like on Discord, like what I have used the most, because I guess I would probably just have to go with that. It's probably just the Homer Simpson one. I mean, or that one's great. I mean, it would take like 10 minutes and we don't have 10 minutes for me to figure it out. So
no, we don't.
I think that's all right.
I think there's that one, and also now that I'm thinking about it, the Abed and Troy, the Troy and Abed doing the hand. That's one of my favorites as well.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that one, and Ron Swanson just doing this is also a good one, because it just like there's just so many levels to all of it. Anyway, do us a favor and post a link to your favorite GIF below, because we would love to see them. Yeah. Make sure they're safe for work, please, because
indeed,
things can happen. But hey, we're moving into another bracket season here. We've gotten out of Goat Summer, although this surprisingly is going to look a little bit like a goat list, which you'll figure it out in a second. But we're moving out of Goat Summer and we're moving into bracket fall. Maybe let's call it that. With fabulous fall. I don't know. And Templar had a great idea with movie franchises. Templar, can you walk me through and walk our audience through exactly what we're going to try to be accomplishing here?
Sure. Well, if you remember our famed movie tiered lists, our infamous to us movie ranking, superhero movie rankings from last year that went on for 4 months from last season of the Roundtable. So we're coming back. We enjoy doing the brackets, having the community vote on it. It's a good time.
Yes.
However, Chino and I struggled as that went on, because as we probably should have been getting more excited about the matchups and what was going on, we had been talking about those movies so much by that point, because we started with all, and it was a lot of work, and we put a lot of work into it to get it there, but we started with all our 32 different brackets, and then we tier ranked all of them. So we talked about them at length then, and then they each had matchups, and then we had a top of the top 8 from each into the final 32. And it's just like, by the time we had got to it, it had been 4 months of talking about the same movies, and it's just like, we should have been hyped. And I think when the final episode, we're just like, yeah, Into the Spider-Verse one, like whatever, let's move
Congratulations.
on. Like, yeah, it was. So we wanted to do a bracket, and movie franchise is something we've been talking about, but we wanted to streamline the process a little bit. So we're starting with a list here of 133 entrants, and we're going to get it down in this episode to 64. So we're basically just going to go through what's in, what's out. We're not going to, it's not a tier ranking in the sense of we're saying like this one's first through whatever. We're just, are we going to include it in the 64 or are we not going to include it in the 64? Then we're going to randomize that, and then we're going to do it.
Yes.
So that way, when we do our bracket matchups, it'll all be fresh. We haven't really talked, other than whatever conversation we have about some of them here, which some of them will be pretty quick, I imagine. the first time we're really talking about them will be in the matchups, I think, which is a better way of doing it and will help ensure that we won't burn ourselves out talking about these movies before we ever get to consequential parts of the bracket. So that's what we're doing today. So we're going from 133 that we have to 60 to the 64 that we're going to do our first round of our bracket for. So the 32 matchups.
Yes, and just for reference here, we're not going to be discussing the franchises. This is because we're going to be doing enough
in depth, in depth at least anyway.
No. Yeah, we will.
There'll be some discussion because there's going to be some borderline stuff of like this versus that. Are we going to include it or not? But no, not in depth.
Yeah, and again, this is not ranking. We are doing this on vibes, but we're also doing this on like actual empirical evidence. So without further ado, let's bring to you our yay or nay poll, or our yay or nay kind of selection area. There's a lot of movies here. We're not gonna, like I said, talk about all of these movies. Some of them are immediately going to be in. Some of them I can already tell are immediately going to be out. Some of them are going to be on the cut line, and we will feel free to move things around as needed. But I think let's just start at the top, just because it makes it a whole lot easier. Ace Ventura, the Ace Ventura franchise. By the way, this is franchises. We'll talk about where we got to in terms of some of them, like Batman and Batman, MCU, things like that. We'll talk about them as they come up. But Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, yay or nay?
See, that's a borderline one. I don't know. Like, should we just go through and do a pass to see what's kind of obvious and then come through again to see?
I'm good with that.
Because like the first three, I don't know. That's Nightmare on Elm Street, probably not. So Back to the Future, I would say yes.
I would say Austin Powers, yes, as well.
Sure. Avatar, there's only 2 movies, so
that's a nah.
So no, then yeah, because there's only 2.
Right.
So there's some things on here where there's only 2 movies, and we're counting a franchise as being 3. Correct. We had decided on that. Okay.
Yes.
So we divided this up a little bit. So we have the Nolan trilogy, and then we have basically all the other Batman movies.
Right.
And so the franchises here are being shown by the first movie in this series.
Right.
So. So we have Batman, yes. Nolan, probably yes. I think both are pretty comfortable. Blade, I would be inclined to say yes.
What about Beverly Hills Cop?
Oh, Beverly Hills Cop. There is 3, right? They did one more recently.
There is 3.
I would say tentatively yes. I didn't see the newer one, but I know the first 2 are kind of classics.
Let's leave it here. If it doesn't make like the initial like yes immediately pass, then I think we got to keep moving.
Okay. Captain America, yes.
Cars, yes. Hey, you have to.
Child's Play, probably no.
Leave it.
We can move on. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is only 2 movies, so
that's true. You're right.
Crocodile Dundee, is there 3 of those?
I know
there was at least 2. There's one, and then he comes to LA. Did they make a 3rd one?
Crocodile Dundee is film series. There's only 2. Oh no, there's 2. Okay. There are 3. Crocodile Dundee 2, and Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. So there are 3. I still say it's a no.
So there's 3 of them. Probably a no, but we'll see how many we end up with in yes. But we can put it at no. It's probably fine. Yeah. Deadpool, yes. Despicable Me, probably yes. Medea, I'm gonna say no, probably.
Yeah.
Ooh. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I am not familiar with this franchise. I know it has its
I've seen all of them.
Fans. Die Hard, I would say yes.
Dirty Harry.
I have definitely seen all of these movies. I do not remember anything about any of them other than the like scene that everyone knows from the. Oh, there's more than 3.
There's way more.
Definitely more. There's like 6 of these movies. Let's leave it. Yeah, let's leave it and come back. Divergent's only 2 movies. They never made the 3rd one, so no. James Bond, yes. And Dune. I think I already said these are from the first movie. So Dr. No was the first James Bond movie, so that's why it's Dr. No.
Right.
Dune, I mean, are we counting that there was a Dune in the 80s and then now there's the new 2 Dune movies? Because that would make 3.
We're doing it with Batman, so I think we'd have to do it with Dune.
Yeah, okay, sure. So Dune, yes, I would say. Fantastic Beasts. Oh man,
Oh gosh, was there 3 of them?
there's 3 of them for sure.
That
There's
sucks.
Fantastic Beasts, there's Crimes of Dumbledore, and then there's another one. I
Crimes of
think at least one
Grindelwald,
more.
Secrets of Dumbledore, and Fantastic Beasts and Where
Crimes
to
of
Find Them.
So there is 3.
Leave it. We'll talk about it.
All right, Fantastic Four. I guess so.
You have to.
The new one's apparently pretty good.
Yep.
Final Destination. I mean, there's a bunch of those. That's for sure. I don't know movies. Though. They sure are. Finding Nemo. There's only 2.
Right. That's a nah. Rambo.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yep. Friday.
There are 3 of them. I think there was 2 older ones. I think they did a 3rd one.
Friday movie series. Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next, and last Friday.
Oh, so there's 4 of them.
Yeah,
I saw the first one for sure.
I did.
Leave it for now. Friday the 13th.
That's a yes.
See, some of these horror ones are tough. Okay. All right.
Hold on. We'll talk about this later, but I think things like this. That's why I was saying, like, even the Chucky ones. There are a lot of them, but that's what makes them, like, horror franchise. I think in particular is like its own box that things have to fit in, and one of them, like Final Destination, there's a billion of them. There's a reason for that. That's what horror does.
There's like 12 Saw movies. We'll get there.
That's true.
Ghostbusters, I think so.
Yep.
Godzilla.
Yes.
It gotta be.
Yeah,
for sure. There's like 40 of those movies if you count like all of them going back, and like that's one of the biggest franchises on here probably.
Yes, I would agree so. Guardians,
yeah. So I guess we'll address it now. So we don't have the MCU on this list as a franchise. We have the constituent parts of the MCU. If there's 3 movies on this list. So Iron Man is on here. All the ones that have 3 movies. So Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, Ant-Man, and Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers are on here. They're all on here separately.
Right.
So like Black Panther, Black Widow, the Hulk, like, I don't know, all of the like ones where there's only 1 or 2 is not on here. So we broke it up into its parts. If you think that's not fair, I'm sorry.
Make your own list.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Halloween, again. I mean, some of these horror ones we're going to have to talk about. Happy Feet, there's only 2.
Bye.
Shout out George Miller.
Yes.
Maker of Mad Max Fury Road and Happy Feet.
Dude, they're about the same movie, right? That's the same thing.
Such a strange filmography.
I put Harry Potter.
Home Alone. I mean, there are 3. Or at least there might be 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4. There's 4 in the cabin.
4 of them. Great. I didn't see that one.
I did.
Hotel Transylvania. Yeah.
Is there 3?
Maybe. There are. Oh yeah, there's 3.
Is there?
They go on vacation in the 3rd one. Oh yeah,
right.
They do. They take a cruise.
There's 4 of them. They just came out with one in 2022. Transylvania.
Oh, I don't think I saw the 4th one, but I saw the first 3, and I kind of defend that franchise. I think those movies are pretty fun.
Yeah, they're fun.
How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, those movies are bangers.
Yep. Ice Age. I mean,
we can put it on tentatively. Ice Age is a bit of a mixed bag for me. Oh, there's like 4 or 5 of them. There's enough. Yeah, there are for sure.
Leave it on the top line.
Okay, Iron Man, yes.
Jackass, the Jackass franchise, the Jackass cinematic universe, the JCU.
I mean, there's enough of them.
Leave it.
Probably no. I'm gonna say no. I don't think so.
Leave it. Just leave it.
Jaws, I don't know what to do with, because like the vibes of Jaws are weird, because Jaws is like one of the best movies ever. It's so good. The first Jaws movie. But then they made like 3 or 4 sequels that Steven Spielberg has nothing to do with. And like
4 of them. Yeah.
4 sequels that he had nothing to do with and I've never seen and are apparently awful. So I don't know what to do with Jaws as a franchise. The first one's great. I love Jaws.
Can I tell you about there's a giant 35-foot shark. This is Jaws 3D. A giant 35-foot shark becomes trapped 3D, in a SeaWorld theme park, and it's up to the sons of Police Chief Brody to rescue everyone.
Great.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I've seen clip from that of it breaking through the glass. Like that's, I don't know, skip it maybe. Jurassic Park, yes. Jurassic Park, easily yes. Kingsman, I guess so. There are 3 or 4 of them because of the Kingsman.
Oh, that's true.
Kung Fu Panda, yes. Legally Blonde, I'm gonna say no. Is there 3 of those? I know there's 2.
I know there's 2. Hold on. Legally Blonde franchise. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Leave it out.
What to do with that?
Leave it out.
Lethal Weapon, yes.
Madagascar, yes.
Sure.
We have to.
So in this case, Man of Steel is standing in for the DC
Superman.
EU.
No,
Superman is Superman is separate. I think that ended up maybe being a little confusing the way we did it. We could choose something else to stand in for the DCU, but that was the first. That was the first DCEU movie, so I used that. I guess we'll have to figure out what we want to do with that. Because would Batman v Superman just be under Batman then, rather than? Because we're not doing the MCU. The MCU is like 30 movies, and the DCU is like 5 movies. So I don't know. Yeah, the 2 Wonder Woman movies, Man of Steel, I guess Suicide Squad, the bad one, and BVS, right? I think that was it.
I think that's fine. I think that's okay.
We can choose. I'll change it to like BVS or something when we actually do the bracket to be the stand-in movie for it.
Yeah,
but
we're at 30 right now.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of decisions that need to be made here because like a lot of stuff's getting included. That's like, we're going to have to make some decisions. Meet the Parents. I'm just going to say no, because we need to make those decisions now.
Yep.
Men in Black, yes. Mission Impossible, yes.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
The National Lampoon's movies. I love Christmas Vacation. My experience with the rest of them is limited. I think I've seen parts of this one, the first one, but
I'm going to say no.
Okay. National Treasure, sadly they only made 2 National Treasure movies. Right. So we never got the 3rd one, right?
Right.
The Now You See Me franchise.
Goodbye.
All right. I think they're coming out with a 4th one or something.
Who cares? Oh, Paddington. Oh boy. They're not bad movies, dude.
No, I've heard they're good. I know they have their defenders. I haven't seen them, so we can put it in for now.
Yeah.
This is
Paranormal Activity. Yeah.
It's another one of those franchises. This is Paranormal Activity 8, I think, is the poster. So like there's enough of them.
Leave it. We can talk about it with the horror ones. I'm going to say this is going to be a no, but who knows?
Yeah, probably not. Percy Jackson, they only made 2 movies. So
sorry. Peter Pan, does this include Hook? Does this include all of them?
I would assume I think this kind of includes all of Peter Pan. Yeah. So like all the remakes and stuff. Pirates, yes.
Pitch Perfect. There's
Pitch
3 of
Perfect.
them.
There is 3 of them, and they're pretty good movies, honestly.
Yeah, they're not
bad. I don't have any particular issue with Pitch Perfect. Planet of the Apes, yes. Pokemon, there's like 20 of them. I saw the first one.
That's all you need. Police Academy, what do you think?
I'm going to say probably not. I like a Police Academy. It's funny, and if you haven't seen it, the first one is very funny. Yes. I don't know how well the jokes have aged. Probably some of them not well, but because of when it was made. But I just don't given what we're going to be deciding to put on this list. I just don't see how we can get Police Academy on there.
Correct.
Predator or wait,
belongs.
Poltergeist. Predator, yes. Poltergeist, I don't know, probably not. Indiana Jones, yes. Resident Evil.
How many?
There's a lot of them. There's at least 6 of them, man. They kept making those things.
Holy crap, there are, dude.
I watched the first 4 or 5 of them to my great shame. I went on and just binged some of them. I will defend the first one. I think the first one is fine. The rest are bad. I don't know. Yeah. Rocky, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. This is our 40th.
For now, at least.
Wait.
At least for now.
10, 20, 30, 40. So this 41. Is our 41st. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Rush Hour.
It's a no. Rush Hour 1's fine.
I like all three of them. I don't. Why? To be fair, I don't really remember the three of them as distinct movies. I just kind of remember the vibe of them, and the vibe of them was always pretty good. So
yeah, but does it belong up in the 64?
probably. I mean, probably not, but I don't know. Saw, I'm gonna say yes for now.
Yeah.
The first Saw is a really good movie.
The first couple were not bad.
Yeah, I saw the first three, I think, and they were all like pretty good.
Yeah.
So this is Scooby-Doo. This is just one of them, but like this is the Scooby-Doo movies. I'm gonna say probably no.
Yeah, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I do like me some Scooby-Doo, but it's not. It doesn't.
Scream. I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say yes for Scream.
I would say Sherlock.
Sherlock Holmes. No. I mean, this would be all Sherlock Holmes, not necessarily, because just the Downey one, there's only two of them. So this would be like all Sherlock Holmes movies.
This is even like going back. Like, does this?
I guess so. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's a lot of TV and stuff. We could say no.
I think fine. Sherlock Holmes is more. When I think Sherlock, I think more TV than I think movie.
A lot of TV. Yeah, we can say no. That's fine. Shrek, probably yes. I think for now, anyway. Sing is only 2 movies, I think.
Correct.
Spider-Man, yes. Spy Kids, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, although that first one was good.
Star Trek and Star Wars, yes.
I mean, yeah.
Step Up, probably no.
That's a no. Can I?
Stuart Little. Is there 3 Stuart Little movies?
Oh yeah. Stuart Little franchise. Yeah, there's at least 3. Is there going to be a Stuart Little 4? Yeah, there's 3 of them. I would say no.
I mean, it's probably still a no. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't belong.
Superman, yes. Last
Ronin. Oh boy.
This is Ninja Turtles. So yeah. I just the script grabbed that poster, and when I was putting this together, and I just kind of like that poster a lot, so I just ran with it.
I do too. I think Ninja Turtles belongs.
Yeah, for now at least. Anyway,
Boss Baby.
I don't know if there's 3 of them. I'm going to say no, regardless.
Yeah, I don't care. The Boss Baby franchise. How do you spell franchise? There's only 2 of them. There's 2 of them, and then a movie or a TV show. So that's a no.
Oh no. Born, yes.
Born, yes. Narnia, yes.
Yeah, at least for now.
All right, so this is 51. The Croods? Ooh.
No, probably not. I don't know if there's 3 of them, but I'm going to say no. The Exorcist? No, probably not for me. There's a bunch of them. Fast and Furious, yes.
That's like when you think movie franchises, you think Star Wars, you think Fast, and you think Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Godfather. Godfather's probably a yes.
I think it kind of has to be. Yeah, 3 of them.
Grudge. That's a no.
Yeah, probably not. The Hobbit.
I would say no. Just because.
I mean, the Lord of the Rings is going to be on here, so I don't know if we need the Hobbit.
I agree. Thank you for saying it. Hunger Games is a yes.
Hunger Games, probably yes. Yeah.
Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October. So now this would be the Jack Ryan movie. So they'd be like this, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger. So this would be like the Jack Ryan movies. That's just the first one.
Ooh, so anything Clancy, huh?
Well, it'll be the Harrison Ford ones, right? So Clear and Present Danger, Patriot Games. And I guess it would include like they made that Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit movie that was bad, but like it would count them. So there's enough. And Hunt for October. Oh, Some of All Fears. Sure. I forgot about that one.
Dude, Andrew Bernstein is directing a new one as well with John Krasinski.
With who? Oh, Krasinski. Oh, because he was in the show, right?
Yeah. Did you watch the show?
No.
It wasn't bad, honestly.
I'm gonna say yes for this one. It might be a borderline one, but I think it's pretty solid.
I agree with you. Karate Kid is a yes.
Sure.
There are three of them technically. Actually, there's like 5 of them.
Oh, I know there's 3, and I like Karate Kid. I've seen the first 2 at least anyway, but you know, we're gonna run out of room on this list quickly. The Lego Movie, yeah. Oh, okay. We're not doing too bad. The Lego Movie, probably. There's 3 of them. I mean, there's a ton of them, but I mean, there's like many of them. I'm thinking of like the Lego Movie, Batman, Lego Batman, and the Lego Movie 2. They made it.
And Ninjago.
And Ninjago, yeah, because there's a bunch of other ones that are like Lego movies, but they're not. But we'll say yes for now.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, yes.
Herbie, is this Herbie?
I think it's supposed to be Herbie. Yeah, I didn't just pulled the wrong poster and I didn't catch it. No. But I'm gonna say no anyway. The Matrix, yes. Although that one movie's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
I think that one movie is better than both of, like, you could put 4 of like 2 and 3 together and you still wouldn't have as good as the first one.
And they made a new one, right? The 4th one. They made a 4th one that came out like a couple of years ago, right? Resurrections or whatever it was called.
Yeah, stupid.
That I didn't see, so I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of a Jaws situation, except the movies are just bigger. So
yeah.
The Mighty Ducks.
Don't break my heart here. It's going to get broken no matter what. People don't like Mighty Ducks.
It's a border. It's a borderline one. So like,
leave it.
I'm fine with saying yes for now, but The Mummy. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it has to be. All right. So what are we at? Like, we're at 1, 2, 3.
That's 60.
That's 60. Goodness.
So we have 4 more. So what is that there? Oh, a Muppet movie. So the Muppets.
Right, hold on. Let's see can we pick out 4 out of these. I think Twilight would have to be. I think Toy Story would have to be. I think Terminator would have to be.
Terminator would have to be. Yeah. X-Men.
Oh gosh, John Wick.
Alien.
Oceans. Alien.
The Avengers. Thor. Ant-Man. Dude. Yeah, like we're gonna have to make some cuts. So
all right, well let's do this then. Let's just keep going, and then we'll put everything we think should be, and then we'll move everything
we'll make some decisions.
Yeah.
So and we'll make some decisions.
Mighty Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks probably. Okay.
You're just gonna say no?
I just think it's gonna end up in no. So like we can have that conversation now, or we can have it in like 5 minutes. So like,
listen,
I just feel like it's gonna end up as a no. So like,
hold on, it's an honor to be nominated.
Nothing against the Mighty Ducks.
It's an honor to be nominated.
The Mighty Ducks a lot. Nothing against it.
The Muppets, I think yes.
I feel like they have to be, right?
Yeah, it has to be. Naked Gun. Oh boy, that new one though apparently is doing real well.
Apparently it's funny. Like, yeah, I wasn't sure how well. Like Liam Neeson seems actually like a decent enough choice. I wasn't sure how well he would do, but
yeah,
I guess he can play the kind of straight man well. I'm going to say probably not.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know how many comedy franchises we're going to end up with here. It's probably like none, but because do we have any comedy franchises?
Lego?
I mean, you want to call the Lego? Sure.
Shrek?
I mean, Star Wars is sort of an unintentional comedy these days.
Some of them. Yeah, there's not many. Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect, yeah. Back to the Future.
Guardians.
Back to the Future is a comedy-ish, right?
So. It's true. Despicable Me and Cars.
Sure.
Okay, where are we? Pink Panther. Okay. I'm going to say no.
Yeah, probably not. The Santa Claus. I mean,
I'm going to say no, even though 1 is good, 2 is not bad.
That's a tough one. The one with Jack Frost is not good, but
that's
like
3, yeah,
that's the 3rd one. But the first 2 are good. Both of those are good.
I agree.
Secret Life of Pets.
Hold on. Am I going to leave this, or am I chucking this into the no?
I would like to put it in yes, but it's the same conversation. I think it's just going to end up getting removed anyway. So like, I don't know if there's a point. It's
an honor to be
I'm just sort of preempting the conversation. Yeah. Like, Secret Life of Pets. No, I don't think so. Silence of the Lambs.
So you had Silence of the Lambs, you had Hannibal, and you had what?
Red Dragon, right?
Really?
Yeah, they're all. Isn't Red Dragon?
I didn't know that. Or maybe I did know that, and I just forgot about it.
Yeah, it would all be all of the like.
Red Dragon. Oh, and Hannibal Rising and Manhunter. I forgot about Manhunter.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Jonathan Demme.
I'm gonna say probably no.
I think in their own right, they're great movies, but I don't think they belong on a, like, when you think movie franchises, it even took me, and I follow this stuff. It took me a second to be like, is that a franchise?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was a franchise. Like, well, at least I'm aware of them being connected. Terminator, yes.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No. Toy Story, yes.
Transformers,
probably, yes.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's a big one. Twilight. Trolls, no.
Trolls, no. Twilight, yes.
No, don't break my heart with this one, Chino.
Well, how many are in here? How many Underworlds?
We are already over. I think we are. Oh, how many Underworld movies were there? Like 4 or 5. There's enough. Easily, there's enough.
Okay. Let it be known that Kate Beckinsale and I, we had a steamy romance. And by that, I mean I watched the Underworld movies and thought she was really good looking.
Maybe it's just our generation, but like, yes, this was like, I have a like affinity for these movies, even though I haven't seen any of them in a long time, because like, as a like teen guy with Underworld coming out.
Yep. I'm going to put it there. I don't think it sticks.
No, it's not going to stick. It's not. And I will say this, because, you know, whatever, we'll talk about something more than it. Those movies are kind of fun. Like the first one's fun, and they made a lot, like quite a few of them, and it you know, the mileage on it ran out relatively quick, but the first couple I think are like pretty solid movies.
Yes.
For like as far as like sci-fi, fantasy, action stuff. Like I would love like a movie like that to come out now, like an Underworld type movie to come out now would be really fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So X-Men, yes.
Yeah, it has to be a yes. Zombieland, no. I like Zombieland. I've never seen the others, but I've seen.
Is there 3? I know they made 2. Did they make a third one? I think there's just 2 anyway. So I think that's kind of an easy no.
No, there is.
I know they made
3. Oh no, Zombieland 3 is coming out.
Okay, well that's easy no then.
Yep.
Magic Mike, I'm also going to say no.
Agreed. Pacific Rim, oh boy. I'm going to say oh, there's only 2? Great.
There's only 2 and then a TV show, but we haven't counted that for other ones, so I'm going to say no. Rio, I don't think there's a third one, so also no. Great. John Wick, yes.
Has to be.
The Incredibles, there's only 2 of them. There's only 2, so no.
Okay.
Only 2 Incredibles movies? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only 2. The Maze Runner, I'm going to say no. There are 4 of them. They're just not very good.
Yeah,
like the first one is good, but the rest one's just like, the first one's good, the second one is okay, and the third one is bad. So like I'm just gonna say no in general.
Agreed.
Ant-Man,
it's a yes. We will knock it off if we have to.
Yes? Is it a yes? Okay, we'll have that conversation.
There are 3 of them.
Oh no, I know there's 3. I'm just saying, like, I'm already sort of getting ready for the conversation about like what's going to be actually make the final list, and like I feel like Ant-Man is on the cutting room floor for that one. I agree,
like, but it's an honor to be even.
Pitch Black. So the Riddick franchise, I kind of want on this list.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think our community has the love that you and I have for Pitch Black or for Riddick.
I know.
I like Riddick because of the video game.
The video game's good, and the movies are all solid. Like
they're not bad,
and they're weird. No, they're not like masterpieces. But Pitch Black is like a really good sci-fi horror survival movie. Chronicles of Riddick is like a really weird, like space epic, like kind of thing that just doesn't exist really. Like movies like that just don't happen. I kind of want Riddick on here just like for variety. Like there's nothing else like Riddick. I mean, it's probably shouldn't make it, but like I don't know, man.
We can talk about that in a little bit. We'll talk
about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah. Thor. Yeah. I guess we're just going to include all of the MCU. Like sub franchises, at least for now.
The Avengers, yes.
Yeah.
Oceans,
Scary movie.
I like the Oceans movies.
I guess so. They're good. They're all. The second one's not great, but the first and the third one are good.
Yeah,
And the second one is fine.
I haven't seen Oceans 8. Have you?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Exactly. Scary movie is a yes.
Yeah.
I think it gets cut, but I think it's a yes.
Okay.
And
sure.
Alien is a yes.
Alien has to be a yes.
Yep.
Okay. So now we need to decide about these other ones. Ace Ventura, I think, is going to end up a no. Are there even 3 Ace Ventura movies?
I thought there was only 2. Ace Ventura.
I just wasn't sure if he had ever circled.
There's Ace Ventura Jr.
No, whatever. That's fine. No, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, no. American Pie, I'm also going to say no.
No. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Sorry, are any of these yeses? Like, are any of these like you're like this should be on there? That's the question.
No. Maybe Resident Evil, but no.
Resident Evil's the one that I'm kind of like. They made a lot of them. Like, I don't know how impactful they were, but they like made a bunch of them, and the first one is solid enough. And
okay, let's do that. So we're at, let's see.
So the rest are all no.
30, 40, hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76. We're at 76. We need to get rid of 8.
We need to get to 64. So we need to get a cut more than that.
What did I say?
We're at 75. We need to get to 64. So we have to cut like 11.
Okay. No, we're at 76. So we need to cut 12. Okay.
76. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we need to cut 12.
All these are going.
So the rest are all no, unfortunately. Shout out Dirty Harry though. Those movies are fine. Like they're fun for their time.
Yeah. All right.
And some great quotes. Okay. So is there anything immediately jumping out at you that's like, this is going to have to go?
Probably Madagascar.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not a big fan. I've never been a big fan of the Madagascar movies. Scary movie.
Probably Scary Movie. Probably Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Karate Kid.
Yeah, Karate Kid. Where are you? There you are. Oh boy. Godfather, probably.
Oof. Peter Pan.
Really?
Do people have a real like affinity for Peter Pan? Like, I know people like Hook, and I like Hook. It's fun, but like, there was that like bad one with Hugh Jackman or whatever, and then there was like, I don't know.
That's
like
fine.
I just don't know if Peter Pan needs to be on this list.
I agree. That's fine. I don't agree, but I see where you're coming from.
And then some of these horror ones we have to decide. Like, do we need Friday the 13th and Halloween? Like, I get there's a billion of them, but like, how many of these do we need on here?
Okay, so I think Saw stays. Definitely. It's very impactful.
I think we need horror representation on the list, like on the bracket.
Yes.
So like the question is, how many of them do we need? Nightmare on Elm Street.
I don't think Scream belongs.
Because it's like a parody sort of thing, or it's like a satire sort of thing of horror. Okay.
Yes.
Although those movies are like pretty good though. I watched that whole franchise like last year and they were pretty good.
I'm sorry for you.
They're good. Like I had a fine time. Like they're not great, but like it's okay. Like, you know, whatever. So
Friday the 13th,
fantastic.
Halloween, Saw are our horror ones.
I'm kind of fine with that as our inclusion. Okay. Do we need Cars on this list?
We do not.
Does Cars have to be here? No, I don't think it does.
Nope. Boss Baby's in the now already.
So that puts us at 69.
Nice.
You beat me to it. All right.
Sorry.
Do we need the Chronicles of Narnia here? I know that Narnia is big, but like, is there anything else jumping out at you? This is like, I kind of hate to say this, but like, do we need the DCEU on here? Do we just dump the DCEU because it's bad? Like, it's all bad.
Well,
I like Man of Steel.
We have Batman and we have Superman already. What else is there in the DCEU that is usually technically represented?
Nothing. The first Wonder Woman is fine. That's like, or the first Wonder Woman's good. I like the first Wonder Woman movie. I think we dumped the DCEU. I think it's redundant with Batman and Superman.
I'm good with that. Goodbye. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to get rid of 4.
Okay.
Let's go from the top. Back to the Future, yes. Austin Powers. We could dump Austin Powers.
It's definitely a candidate to go.
We could dump it and be fine.
We could.
I think for now, we just put it at the front of the head of the list and we say, okay. Blade, America, Deadpool, Despicable Me, Die Hard.
I mean, there are a couple, like, we have Batman and we have Nolan separate. Like, we could remove Nolan and just have that be considered part of the Batman franchise, like Batman movies. If we wanted, if we're having trouble eliminating stuff, I mean, we could just do that.
I think that's fair. We just did that with the DCEU on the whole, and so we don't have another one taking up a slot where, really Nolan is Batman, but so is Batman Returns, but so is 89 Batman. So
it's just Batman. So that one. So that'll just be our stand-in for Batman as like all of the Batman movies.
Yeah,
yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we're down to 1, 2, 3. We need to get rid of 2 more. We can pick 2 more out of here.
Blade, yes. Captain America, yes. Deadpool, yes. Despicable Me, sure. Die Hard, yes. James Bond, yes. Dune is on the bubble because Dune is kind of a weird one, but I would like to include it if we can. Because, I mean, Dune is a weird one because Dune Part 1 and Part 2 is the same book. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's 2 movies, so it's sort of, and there is, like, the older one, but it's, like, the same source material being made twice, and then one time it was just kind of split into 2. So, like, just in terms of, like, considering it as a franchise, it's a bit of a weird one. I'm not saying we have to remove it. I'm just saying, like, if we really are struggling to find our last 2 that we want to remove, like, just because of its sort of strange existence as a franchise, I think that's
fine. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm going to put it at the front of the list just so we know.
That's something we could use to remove it if we want.
Uh-huh.
So Godzilla, Ghostbusters, Friday, Rainbow, Fantastic Four is also kind of on the bubble one for me. I think. I agree. Like, that's another one we can.
What about How to Train Your
Dragon? It's good. Like, all 3 of them are good, and the live action remake was good too. Apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that I have a ton of interest in that. So, like, I don't know. Again, I mean, there's good franchise. Like, Beverly Hills Cop is good, but it's not on this list, right? So, like,
hear me out. I think the only other one, if we're going to keep Underworld, I think Hunt for Red October goes. All the Jack Ryan stuff goes.
I mean, we probably should remove Underworld. Like, it's not. I like Underworld, and I like I have a nostalgia for those movies, but.
I mean, I'm fine with removing Underworld. I'm just telling you, like, if we're going to, I think it's between these 2 right here.
Okay. So we have time. We're doing good on time. So like, what is our, so what are the pros and cons of these being on the list then? We can talk this out a little bit because we've done well, I think, so far.
So let's just pretend we're getting rid of Dune. We'll put it at the front of the list. So technically we only need to get rid of 1 more movie. So let's just say we're getting, or 1 more franchise. We're getting rid of 1 more. My rationale, if we're keeping, I personally, I don't think Underworld belongs in here. I think Underworld, they're fine movies, but I don't think when you think of a movie franchise, it stacks up. I think you don't think of Hunt for Red October, but you do think of Jack Ryan. Like it's a long, wide-ranging thing. Harrison Ford did awesome, and honestly, like John Krasinski does pretty well with the character. It's
And Sum of All Fears isn't a bad movie. Like
no, it's not.
Affleck does fine in that movie. Like that movie is solid.
Yes.
Well, it's between those two and Resident Evil, because Resident Evil and Underworld are kind of similar, right? Like, I would say of the movies, I would say generally speaking, the Underworld movies are better.
I would agree. I would chuck Resident Evil.
The first Resident Evil movie,
I would chuck this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like I like the first Resident Evil movie. I think it's pretty good, and I like, despite the fact that I've only really played the fourth one that much, I kind of like Resident Evil as a franchise.
Sure,
but.
Bro, there's 8 of these movies.
They made so many of them. I didn't see them all. I watched a lot of them, though. I did. I had a fixation bit on Resident Evil, and I watched like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, they made 8 of these things. All of them had Mila in them.
Yeah, she was in them all. Yep. Yep.
Paul W. S.
Shoutout.
Anderson.
I mean, at some point, it's her. Yeah, and she's married to him. It's like, so at some point, it was like her husband was making the movies, and then like, so she was just in them all. And to be fair, she's good in the first one, at least. Yeah. Anyway, just doing what's being asked of her anyway. I don't know. So Jack Ryan we want to keep. So it's between Resident Evil and Underworld. Then what should be included?
I would get rid of Resident Evil, personally. Just because I think the movies are trash. Underworld's at least better movies.
The movies are better.
And how many of them? How many Underworlds are there?
At least 4. She's not in all of them, but there's 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them.
Yeah, she's not in them all because one of them is like a flashback movie to like an earlier thing, and then whatever. I don't remember how many of them she's in, but yeah, okay, all right. Remove Resident Evil then.
Done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our 64. Any regrets before we initially seal this up?
I guess. While we're here, is there anything missing? And I know that's tough because we've been looking at a lot. But like I realize like the Equalizer isn't on here. Would that make this list? Like the Denzel series?
No.
They're pretty good movies. I mean, I'm just saying.
They're fine.
They're not as good as like John Wick. But there's some things that just aren't on here, right? Like Taken, it could be on here, isn't. The Equalizer. Like there's some action franchises that could be here that aren't. So, like, I guess it's worth just, like, briefly mentioning that.
What would be the worst movie, in your opinion, the worst franchise on here?
Star Wars.
Ouch.
No. What's the worst franchise on here? That's a good question.
Probably for me, it's Halloween.
Yeah, they're not for me. Like I haven't seen. I mean, there's so many of those movies. I've seen the original Halloween, the 70 whatever one by Carpenter, and then I watched the new trilogy that they did because I had a bit of a Halloween phase.
Right.
But then I mean, just in terms of volume, it's tough because, like, yeah, there's so many. Like in Friday the 13th, like he goes to space in one of those or something, and like, like they're just like, you know, it's just like shout out to all the horror fans. I mean, it's fine, no hate, but like, I don't know, man. There's some like real, you know, there's like Leprechaun we could have put on here. There's like Hellraiser. Like there's so many like horror franchises that they've made a dozen movies. I don't know what the worst one is. I mean, it might be Underworld. Like I feel bad saying that, but like it might be Underworld. Like,
the reason I ask is because then you go, is the Equalizer better than Underworld?
Probably. Underworld is on here because of vibes. Like, Underworld is on here because it seems like we both had a thing for Kate Beckinsale at one point in time. Like, that's why she's.
What do you mean?
on.
It seems.
I'm just saying, like, you know.
What about The Hangover?
I'm good on that, but I know that it was like big. It was a big franchise, so I get it. Well, what are you going to remove? Underworld for that? Like, is Underworld just perennially on the chopping block? I don't know.
No.
I mean, Hotel Transylvania, we could, like, I don't know how many animated series we need. Like, you know, we have Kung Fu Panda, we have Hotel Transylvania, we have How to Train Your Dragon, like, we have Despicable Me, you know, and I think the Despicable Me movies, like, the first 2 are good. Like, I don't know where they go from there, really. So, like, there's some stuff we could cut, like, and that we have a lot of, like,
a late entry here, and I want you to just consider this. Jumanji.
Yeah, I mean, and those are decent movies. Like, the original one with Robin Williams is good, and the first one with, like, The Rock and them is good. The second one is not as good, but, like, yeah, that's not a bad franchise. I'm not mad about it, but, like,
what do we take?
What do we remove? I don't want to do. This was so easy. This whole thing was so easy.
It's too easy.
It's so easy to get it down to 64, and then now it's like, what are we going to try to get on here? And it's tough because I just want Underworld on this list irrationally.
What about Triple X? What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, sure. Another Vin series. Yeah,
man, he needs to be represented. Honestly, it would be, for me, the last one would be Jumanji. That would be the only one that we didn't have on here that I could see being on here.
Yeah, Jumanji is good.
That original Jumanji is a banger.
Do we need Kingsman on here?
No. Well, hold on.
The first one's great. Like, the first Kingsman movie is great. The second one and The King's Man I haven't seen, but I heard that they were not great. So I don't know. And then there's the TV show. I think there's like a TV show, which I watched some of. Sarah and I were watching The King's Man. We did start it. We never finished it. And it was actually okay from what I saw. But
I didn't even know there was one. Okay, so just hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
Home Alone?
No. No way, dude. Well, actually, Home Alone's not a bad shout.
Well, we don't have any Christmas franchises, right? Because we cut the Santa Claus. So I kind of feel like we should have one. Do we have another one?
No, we don't. But we can get rid of the Kingsman.
Yeah, I don't think we need Kingsman.
So that way, Jumanji.
Underworld is making this list. So
you realize Underworld's going to lose in the first round, right?
Of course it is. That's fine. we can lament it then.
That would be my only change. Other than that, I think everything here is solid.
So no Equalizer, no Taken, no.
Taken is weird to me because I know it's a franchise, but like, isn't it just the same movie over and over and over?
I don't know if we want to go down that road in terms of, like, because the Terminator is on this list and that's the same movie over and over.
Hold on. Terminator 1 and 2 were vastly different. Everything after Terminator 2 was the same.
Since then, though, the last, like, I guess Terminator 4, like, Salvation or whatever is different, but the last couple they've made are just the same thing. Again, Agreed. They just keep trying the same formula.
Agreed.
I mean, we're never going to get everything on here. I don't know. There's nothing that's jumping out to me as we need to have this on the list.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is it. I think this is our list.
It's never going to be perfect. I think it's fine. Yeah,
no, I think this is our list, and I think I know which is what. I think I know what the final 16 is going to be. I can probably even predict the final 8.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff is going to go. Like, there'll be some fun matchups here, though. Like, Mission Impossible for me, like, we'll talk about it, but like, Mission Impossible is probably like a top 4 for me in this list.
I can see it making top 16. I don't know about top 4, but top 16.
No, it won't make. I don't think it'll make the top 4. But like Sarah and I watched all of them.
They're not bad.
Earlier this year, and like we've talked about it before because we talked about Tom Cruise both being our like in our action star list, but like.
And
I didn't see the newest one. I heard the newest one was like not great, but like other than that, the hit rate on that franchise is really good. Anyway, we'll get into it. Yeah, it's fine. We could keep trying to think of. Do we need hotel?
Bro, what else would you put there? Resident Evil?
I don't know. Like I just keep looking at like Hotel Transylvania and like Kung Fu Panda and
Kung Fu Panda stays.
Kung Fu Panda is fine. I'm not saying that, like, but like Despicable Me, Hotel Transylvania, How to Train Your Dragon, like, how many like animated DreamWorks movies do we need? Like, I think Hotel Transylvania might be like Sony or something, but like, how many of them do we need? And it's like, I'm not saying we have to remove it, but I'm just saying, like, is there something else?
Despicable Me stays because not only of Despicable Me, but because of Minions. And like, that is such a force. The Minions are a force.
For better or for worse, yes.
Yeah, for better or for worse, but like they are a force. I think Kung Fu Panda stays because that's the Lego movie version of what's happening here.
No,
like,
the Kung Fu Panda movies are generally pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
there are some adult themes happening there.
I mean, I don't think I saw that fourth one, but like the first 2 are great.
Yes.
The third one with like the Panda Village was kind of whatever, but like the first 2 are really good.
Yeah. Shrek, there's like 5,000 of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, and people love Shrek. The internet loves Shrek for some reason I can't figure out.
I think it just loves ogres.
Like I was around for Shrek, and I don't really get it. Like I was prime age for the first Shrek movie, and I still don't really get the internet's obsession with Shrek. I guess it's just a meme.
Yeah.
Okay, so final look through here, the stuff that didn't make it. Is there anything that we would reevaluate now? Because we didn't really go through this list to see if there's something we need to move up.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks is, yeah, like, and we don't have... Do we have any sports? I guess Rocky, right? Like Rocky is the only other one we have.
What if we did that?
And to be clear, I like the Hotel Transylvania movie. So this isn't like, it's just like we have quite a few stuff like that. And I kind of want this list to be as representative as it can be in terms of like types of movies and like covering different stuff, right? So like we didn't have a lot of sports movies. Like we have Rocky and that's it. So the Mighty Ducks I think is a good inclusion. Is there any other genres like or things that were like really lacking? I don't think so. Obviously superheroes are very well represented.
So are animated
movies.
Maybe an
argument. There's maybe an argument for The Hobbit, but probably not. No, I think it's good.
Yeah, I think...
What? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if we're going to talk Hobbit, like I have strong objections to The Hobbit being a franchise when it was based off of one book. And I, like, Lord of the Rings is a top 5 movie franchise for me of all time, and I can't... I have moral obligations to hate on The Hobbit.
Moral obligations.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Let's leave it. Yeah, this is our list. That's it.
Congratulations. Yep. We did it. We got there.
We did it.
I'm proud of us, man. We did that in what, under an hour? Is it been under an hour? Yeah, 58 minutes. We did that in under an hour. So here's what's going to happen. This bracket will be created and then randomized, or however that's going to work.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this somehow. Save or download, please and thank you. Download the image, thank you. My image, thank you. This is this is going to go into the thing, and then everybody will get to vote on this, and then we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this round by round. I'm way more excited about talking about something like this than I was about the superhero movie franchises. Although I will say, at the very beginning, that superhero movie franchise bracket, go back and check that out on our channel, was a wild time at the very beginning, because there was a lot of like movie, like dark horses, especially when we were doing the 128, trimming it down to 64 and talking through like the 16 that didn't make it in each one. That was a lot of fun. That was a heck of a lot of fun.
The initial ranking of the 32 of our 4 separate brackets, and then the first round of that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
After that, it became too much.
It was a chore.
Yeah, the initial round was great. So so we did it. So these will be randomized and put in. Just gonna see how the dice come out in terms of the matchups. So
if you want to join in the voting, you can go join our Discord. The link is down in the doodly-doos below. We will also be posting the subsequent round links. I will, if you're coming to this a little bit later, as soon as I have this link, I will edit the description of this video, and you will be able to click the link. Also, if you're watching us on socials, Instagram and TikTok, you will also be able to click the link either in our bio or in the doodly-doos below, and you'll be able to vote along with us. Templar, before I sign off, anything else to add to this lovely, lovely episode of the Roundtable?
No, I think I'm good. I think we did a good work today.
Hey,
we were efficient. We got her done.
Yep, we can pat ourselves on the back. Roundtable Army, you can pat yourselves on the back. And until then, until next time, for Templar and whatever cat that was, we love you. Goodbye.
See y'all.